Hello students, today we are going to learn multiple correlation. In this we can see, first we are going to see the definition, then we'll see some of the applied examples. I will later we come to the formula and we study total correlation in this multiple correlation, and then we going to solve the very important example in the examination point of view using the calculator. So using this calculator we can see within 5 minutes you can solve the example. Watch the video till the end, students. Okay, so we'll start without wasting your time. What is multiple correlation? First you have to understand what is multiple correlation and its example, then we can easily solve the example. So here you're going to see when 3 or more variables are studied, it is a multiple correlation. It is a measure of how well a given variable can be predicted using a linear function of a set of other variables. Yes, it's very simple. What is meaning of multiple correlation? A multiple correlation coefficient is denoted by capital R. Please remember this, students. Yields the maximum degree of linear relationship that can be obtained between 2 or more independent variables and a single dependent variable. For example, if we study in the covers the relationship between student marks, attendance of students, effectiveness of teacher, use of teaching aids, etc., it is a case of multiple correlation where we can see students marks is one variable, attendance is second variable, effectiveness of teacher is third variable. How teaching aids are used? Teaching aids like we say chalk, duster is there, projector is there, presentation is there, and some other materials used in the teaching, that is teaching aids. So all these variables are going to affect and how they are related, that is more important. Then these are all examples of multiple correlation. In the above example, we consider x1 is the student marks, x2 is the attendance of the students, x3 is the effectiveness of the teacher. It is used to study the joint or cumulative effect of all independent variables considered on the dependent variable. Yes, please remember this. There are many independent variables where we are going to consider on the dependent variable. So let us consider let x1, x2, x3 are 3 variables. So if we take 3 variables, friends, please see that these 3 variables we are going to take as multiple correlation, study of multiple correlations. We can calculate 3 coefficients of multiple correlations. Yes, students, we can calculate the multiple correlations using this formula. R1.23 is equal to square root of R12 square plus R13 square minus 2 times R12, R13, R23 divided by 1 minus R23 the whole square. So this is the first formula where we can see the study of impact of 2 and 3, where you can see this 1.23. 2, 3 are the independent variable. It understood. 2, 3 are independent variable and 1 is nothing but the dependent variable. So in the 3 variables 1, 2, 3, x1, x2, x3, 2, 3 are independent variable, 1 is dependent variable. So these 3 variables are nothing but the multiple correlations. Similarly, we go to the next one, R2.13, where you can see 1 and 2 is multiple correlation and they are independent variables on second dependent variable. So it is the impact of 1, 3 on 2. We get R2.13 is denoted by, which is equal to square root of R21 square plus R23 square minus 2 times R21, R23, R13 divided by 1 minus R13 the whole square. Similarly, we have the next one, R3.12. It is nothing but impact again. So multiple impact means multiple correlation impact of first and second independent variable on third dependent variable, which is given by square root of r31 square plus r32 square minus 2 r31 r32 r13 divided by 1 minus r12 the whole square. So this is how we have to remember this formula, students. Okay, so please see that these three formulas are very important, and how they are going to impact, this is more important. So how they are going to impact, this you have to remember. Okay, then what is this r12 r13? Here you can see r12 r13 r23, they are nothing but total correlation. So first we should understand the total correlation definition. Here is on the screen, students, look on the screen. Total correlation coefficient. Yes, what does it says? For a given set of n random variables x1 x2 x3 till xn, then the total correlation C of x1 x2 x3 till xn is defined as the joint distribution function f of x1 x2 x3 till xn to the independent distribution of f of x1 f of x2 f of x3 till f of xn given by. Yes, friends, please remember this formula. R12 is equal to n into summation x1 x2 minus summation x1 summation x2 divided by square root of n summation x1 square minus summation x1 the whole square into square root of n summation x2 square minus summation x2 the whole square. Similarly, we have the next correlation. You can see in this R12, you can see the total correlation coefficient is between x1 and x2. So this we take it as correlation between x1 and x2. Similarly, we have R13, students. R13 is nothing but total correlation coefficient between, yes, it is x1 and x3. So remember this, students, which is given by n into summation x1 into x3 minus summation x1 into summation x3 divided by square root of n into summation x1 square minus summation x1 the whole square into square root of n into summation x3 square minus summation x3 the whole square. Next we have R23, which is equal to, you can see it is again correlation between x2 and x3, students. Here we can see n into summation x2 into x3 minus summation x2 into summation x3 divided by square root of n into summation x2 square minus summation x2 the whole square into square root of n into summation x3 square minus summation x3 the whole square. So this is how you have to remember the three formulas of multiple correlation coefficient and three formulas of total correlation coefficient. Only please remember they are capital R and small r, where x1 and x2 and x3 are the variables. So immediately, without wasting your time, we are going to solve the example, students. So here we take the example, find the correlation between the data given below. Number of students, you can see 35 in one class, 45 in one class, 60 in one class, 64 is in one class. Marks obtained, so average, you can see some total, you can from that 35 students only 60 marks is the average, from 45 students 72 is the average, 60 students only 68 students is the average, 64 students 80 is the average. The number of activities, yes, number of activities or projects what they do in the colleges right now, or certification courses are there, some courses, projects, or any other activities like sports, culture, anything is there, that is number of activities done by these 35 students in one class is 4. Similarly, 45 students in one class is 3, 16 students in one class is 7 activity, 64 students have done the 5 activities. Now you can count 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see number of count is 4. Therefore, we take the given n is equal to 4. Consider the 3 variables. Please remember always. Look at the example. They have not given in the question. Use simple multiple correlation. Use multiple correlation. Use partial. Nothing they have given. They have told you to find the correlation between these 3 data. 3 data is considered only in multiple correlation. Please remember this, students. Very important. 3 data whenever you come across, see that they come under multiple correlation. Okay, now we consider here x1, x2 and x3 marks obtained. So you can see x1 I am going to take number of students, x2 is marks obtained, and x3 is number of activities. Yes, I have just taken the table here, x1, x2, x3, x1 square, x2 square, x3 square, x1 into x2, x1 into x3, x2 into x3. So like this I have taken all the values, then I'm going to take the sum. So simple calculations you have to do. This one is very very important. If you understand what I'm trying to teach you, then please like and subscribe. In this video we see very important examples for examination point of view. Please watch the video till the end. If the video is helpful for your exam, please like my video and subscribe the channel. The link is given in the description box. It will motivate me for the next video. Thank you so much, students. Notes will be uploaded. Whatever I have done the notes, I am going to put the notes in the description box. You can see playlist I have made, that is also there in the description box. On my channel I am going to again solve the exam question paper, and you can see everything is free of cost. Nothing. I will request only one like. So you can see I'm going to use the calculator now. Yes, calculator is on the right hand side. I'll substitute the values now quickly, and I will take the squares. So 35 square, 35 into 35, you can see 1225. I'm going to take here. So I have chosen the pen, so let me stop the pen. So here I get 1225. Next, x2 square is there. So x2 square, again please remember, 60 into 60 is 60 square, which is 3600. So take here 3600. Immediately take your book and write it down in your book, students. Now you can see 4 square. Easily one can tell what is 4 square is 60. Then x1 into x2, 35 into 60, it is 2100. Next one, x1 into x3, 35 into 4. Yes friends, 35 into 4, it is 140. The next is 60 into 4. I get here 60 into 4, 240. So like this you have to keep the data ready. So when you keep the data ready, students, immediately you can see you have to get the answers in this way. So all this data you will get it in calculator directly. Now there is one shortcut. We always try to sum this total, but instead of doing this, there is alternate method. Directly we get the sum within fraction of seconds. Only have to use the calculator. So now on the calculator, first go to more setup, then go to 3, that is statistics. Then this is, you can see 3 data they have given. So I will consider only 2 data. One by one we are going to do. So I'm going to consider only 2 data, that is x1 and x2. So here I will get 2 summations, that is x1 and x2, very easily. So you can just type this, add the values, you will get the answer, students. So here we have 35, then 45, then we have 60, then we have 64. So I will take it up. Now I will take x1 and x2, so I will take 60, then 72, then 68, and last one is 80. Just what you have to do in this calculator, student, take x1 and x2. I have taken the first correlation. So x1 and x2 if I take, immediately you can see we get all the values of x1 square, x2 square, x1 into x2 I will get in this data. Just press AC, just go to shift 1. You can see here 3 will get x1, summation of x1. So here what we get, yes, please remember what we get the answer here, you take it down in this. So it is a very perfectly addition, very perfectly square, it is done, it very perfectly multiplication is done. We take this value directly, don't keep on adding every time, don't waste your time students. Okay, use this calculator. So this is 204, so we'll take here 204 directly. Next I have x1 x2 square, summation of x2 square I want. Okay, go to shift 1 3 and summation x2 x2 I'm going to consider here y, so summation of x2 I will get here, yes, it is 280. So I will take here 280. So only two values we are finding, so square also we get here, summation of that square also we get here easily in the calculator. Shift 1 3 again 1. So summation x1 square we get here friends, which is equal to 10,946. Directly you write down this, because in this table you may sometimes make mistakes, but this calculator will never make mistake, and you can see directly I'm going to substitute this value 10,946. Okay, similarly we go for x2 square. Okay, summation shift 1 3 and 3, summation x2 square. Here we get 19,808. Directly will take down here 19,808. Now we get only x1 and x2, so fine, no problem. Directly we can see shift again, shift 1 3, yes, summation of xy, that is 5. Yes, summation of xy will give you x1 into x2, that is 14,540. 14,540. So like this we get the data immediately without wasting our time. We directly find the correlation. So here we have total correlation. Just take this down. First we find the correlation students are 1 2. So you can see you go on substituting the values here. So I think everybody starts solving the example. So what you do normally, you substitute here all the values. N is 4, so just take 4. Summation of x1 x2, summation of x1 x2 students 14,540, and summation of x1, it is on the screen. So you take summation of x1 as 240, then summation of x2 we take 280, then here again n we are going to take this as 4. Summation of x1 square, here this is summation of x1 square, so please remember this. I'll just use the pen here for time, this is not working. Okay, so let it be. Okay, summation of x1 square, please remember this is summation of x1 square, that I will put it here, summation of x1 square, done. Then summation x1 square, so this is 204, then n is again 4, and summation x2 square, so summation x2 square is on the screen, that I put, and summation x2 the whole square, summation x2 is 280. Now you may think that students, I'm going to simplify this value, or you may be thinking that we are going to put it in calculator. No, don't do this. R12 we take directly correlation from the calculator. Okay, go to the calculator, don't change the settings students, go to again shift 1, you can go to 5. 5 is nothing but our correlation. There you can see students R, Number 3, R. 3 is nothing but our correlation. So 3 equal to, you put directly. Here we get the correlation 0.77435 within no minute. Very short time we got the answer 0.77435. So we'll take 0.7743. So like this we calculate our value. So it went down. Bring it up. Let's no. Okay, the answer is here below. So I got this answer. The system gets, okay, here we get the answer R12. So directly half of the part is done already. Finish. Now once again I will go with x1 and x3. So 1 3 I'm going to take. Next correlation. So again I have to go to board setup, statistics, and 3 2. You will get xy. This time I'm going to take x1 and x3. So that is 35, 16. If you don't understand, students, revise the video once again and go through the video. Repeat the video again and again. So x3 I will take now. 4, 3, 7. Now press EC. Yes, one by one again. Shift 1, 3. But x1 already we have done summation. Don't do once again. You will get the same answer. You can check. We'll go to 4. That is summation x3. So I get here 19. You can check, this is 19. So I got here 19. Now again I want summation x3 square. Yes, summation x3 square. Shift 1, 3, 3. So you get 99. Just pressing. Very easily got all the values, friends. Now the last one, 1 3. Yes, go to shift 1, 3. Yes, where is fifth one? 5, 3, 5. So x, summation x1 x3 I'm going to get. So 1000, you can say 15. We got the answer. So without again changing the settings, right, without changing any settings, what I'm going to do, I'm going to substitute in this. Alright, let me substitute in this. So one by one you're going to substitute here. So this you'll get 4. What is x1 x2? Summation x1 x2 is on the screen. This is summation x1 x2 1 0. Okay, what is summation x1? Summation x1 is 204. Summation x3 19. Then n here we have 4. Summation x1 square 10946. Then summation x1, what we have, summation x1 204 the whole square. Again here we have n as 4. Summation x3 square, summation x3 square is 99. So on the screen, on the table, you can just see summation x3. Yes, from summation x3 is 19 the whole square. Now without wasting your time or without simplifying this, directly get the answer. Go to the calculator once again. This is, you are going to find R13, that is coefficient correlation. Shift 1 5 3 is equal to 0.6679 is the answer. So I get 0.6679 as the answer, R13. So directly we get the answers like this one. So don't waste the time in simplifying or calculating the value directly, the answers are correct. So like this we get R12 and R13. Similarly, you have to try for the R23. Okay, without wasting time, go to the calculator once again. Now again shift, go to mode setup 3, statistics 2. Then you will get again now R23. Now you're going to take 60, 72, 68 and 80. Then you take y as x3, that is 4, 3, 7, 5. Okay, then we have already calculated sum of all the values. Only I want x2 into x3 summation. Okay, so I want that. So just press AC, go to shift 1, 3, 5. That is x1 and x2 and x3. Sorry, x1 and x3. Sorry, x2 and x3 we get. Okay, so this is equal to 1332. You can just see 1332 is the answer, x2 and x3. Then directly, without calculating, substituting anything, nothing, directly you are going to get the answer. R23, that is correlation coefficient. Please remember this, shift 1, 5 and 3 equal to, yes students, it is 0.04688. Directly take the answer, that's the correct one. 0.0564688 4688 is the correct answer. Directly we can see R12, R13 and R23. We got the answer directly. We are going to get the full marks in the examination, students. Now, taking this value, you have to find this 3 coefficients. Yes. So without wasting a time, substitute the values directly in the formula, students. You are going to get this 3 values. So what are the 3 values? Yes, substitute in the calculator. Please write down the formula properly, and we are going to use in the calculator. So now to use the calculator, go to again mode setup 1. I want square root, take division, then I will take R1.23 formula. This formula I am going to take. Now substitute R12 square. Where is R12? R12. R12 is 0.77435. Just take 0.77435 square. So square, here we have square. Isn't clear? Then we have plus. Okay. R13 square. R13 square is here 0.66799. 0.66799 square. Okay, then we have minus 2 into R12. R12 is 0.77435 into R13 0.66799 into R23 is 0.04688. Then divided by 1 minus, you can just see on the calculator right hand side, students, very easily. 1 minus R23 square. 23 is 0.04688 square. Is it clear, students? So I have typed exactly these values. Just to press here equal to. So you get 0.9997 is the answer. So we get 0.9997 as the answer, students. Similarly, you try for the next one, students, quickly without wasting time. Yes, type everything in the calculator once again. So I will take R21 square. Now this time I am going to take, again I will press EC, go to square root, division, R21 R21 or 12, it is same. Please remember this, students. R21 or 12, they are same values. So use this formula, students. Now substitute the values. Just I'm making R21 or they are same values, so no change. Again, don't get confused. Okay, 1 2. So R12 square. I will take this if I get like yes, R12 is same. So R12 square is 0.7743. The whole square is that. Just I will try. Yes, R12 is same plus R23 square. R23 is how much? 0.0. So I will just take this 0.0 4688. Remaining I don't want. So this is square I have 0.04688 square. Then minus 2 into R12 0.74. Let's see here R23 R12 0.77435 R23 and R13 square. Okay. Divided by 1 minus R13 square. What is R13? 13 is 0.66. That I will change here. R13 square 0.6679. Here we get the answer. Press equal to. It is 1.290295. It's slightly something is mistake in this. Okay, let us try this once again. So R12 square 0.77435 square, then plus R23 square 0.04688 square. Then we have minus 2 into R12 0.77435 into R23 0.04688 into R13 0.66799. Okay. Then next we have 1 minus R13 square 0.66 R13799 square. So equal to. So you get the answer 0.99957. Yes, students, very good. This is if you make mistake in the calculator, you can see the calculator will get the wrong answer. You can see correlation coefficient will not cross 1. That you remember the property. So 0. Is the answer 0.99957. We take 999. Okay, next up. Again we take the square root and division. Now simplify. R13 square 0.66799 square, then plus R23 square. R23 is 0.04688 square, then minus 2 into R13 0.66799 into R23 0.04688 into R12 0.77435 divided by 1 minus R12 square 0.77435 square. Now if you simplify this one, it's equal to 0.9994. Yes, this is the correlation coefficient, students. Thank you so much watching this video. If this example is helpful in the examination, students, if you want this notes be downloaded in the description box. You will get it. You will get the link to subscribe and like. If you like at least 10 students, if 10 to 20 students, if they like, I will make the next video and I will provide this notes in the description box. Any questions are there, any related, anything, any type of questions are there, please comment in the comment box. You can contact me on my YouTube channel. And thank you so much. We have completed the multiple correlation coefficient. Well, all the best for the examination, students. Please practicing and watch my video again and again. Practice anything. Is if not understand, please ask me. I will clarify your doubts. And it is a free of cost. Yes, students. Thank you so much.